Your body's speaking a language you don't even hear, right now, this second. While you're sitting there wondering why money never sticks, your hands, your shoulders, your eyes, they're broadcasting a signal, and it's not the one you think. Every room you walk into, every conversation about opportunity, every moment someone decides whether to trust you with their money, your body's already answered for you, and the answer has been no, for years. Here's the part that burns. You've been working your discipline, sharpening your skills, reading the books, taking the courses, but there's a frequency running underneath all of that. It's invisible, it's physical, and it's pushing wealth away from you like two magnets flipped backward. I'm about to show you exactly which 4 silent behaviors are creating that repulsion field, and how to flip the frequency starting today. Money doesn't care about your intentions, it responds to signals. And the strongest signals you send, they're not in your words, they're in the micro movements your body makes before you even open your mouth. Think about the last time you asked for a raise, or pitched an idea, or tried to negotiate something that mattered. Before you spoke, what did your body do? Did your shoulders round forward? Did your hands fidget? Did your eyes drop for just half a second? Those aren't small details, they're transmission towers, broadcasting doubt, uncertainty. And people, especially people with money to give, they read those frequencies faster than you can cover them with confident words. Here's what most motivational content won't tell you. You can have the perfect pitch, the sharpest resume, and the strongest work ethic. But if your body's transmitting the wrong frequency, opportunities will slide past you to someone whose physical presence says, "I already belong here." This isn't about posture tips or power poses. This is about the 4 invisible behaviors that create a repulsion field so strong, money can feel it before you even enter the room. Behavior 1, compression. Your chest caves, not dramatically, just enough. You're sitting right now, check where your shoulders are. Are they rolled forward, even slightly? That's your body collapsing your financial frequency. When your torso compresses, you're physically making yourself smaller. And your nervous system, it reads that as, "I'm not worthy of taking up space here." Everyone around you reads it too, they just don't know they're reading it. People with money move through space like they own it. Their chest stays open, not puffed. Open, like there's a string pulling their sternum toward the sky. That's not confidence, that's frequency alignment. Behavior 2, eye scatter. Where do your eyes go when someone asks you a hard question about money? Do they drift, even for a microsecond? That drift is your body saying, "I'm looking for an escape route." And the person across from you, their unconscious mind just marked you as unreliable. Steady eyes don't mean staring someone down. They mean your gaze doesn't flinch when money's on the table. Your eyes hold their position because your internal frequency isn't scrambling to find safety. Behavior 3, hand retraction. Pay attention next time you're in a financial conversation. Do your hands pull back, fidget, hide under the table? That's your body literally withdrawing from the energy of money. People whose frequency attracts wealth, their hands stay visible, calm, present, not because they're trying to look confident, because their nervous system isn't screaming danger every time financial opportunity shows up. Behavior 4, voice drop. This one's brutal because you don't even hear it happening. When the topic shifts to money, does your voice get quieter, faster, thinner? Your voice carries your frequency. If it drops when money enters the conversation, you're telling everyone, including yourself, that you don't belong in this space. That's not a mindset issue. That's a physical transmission you're sending before your conscious mind even catches up. Connor, 33, account manager at a mid-sized firm in Dallas. Married 3 years to Lisa, no kids yet but planning. Salary, $3,650 a month. Renting a 2-bedroom, $1,320 monthly. Every morning at 5:38, Connor would sit on the edge of the bed, hands pressed against his knees, breathing shallow, thinking the same thought he'd been thinking for 18 months, "I deserve more than this." Thursday, March 14th, performance review. Boss asked, "Where do you see yourself in this company?" Connor opened his mouth to say leadership position, but his shoulders rounded first, his hands pulled back, his voice came out thin, He watched himself say, "Wherever you think I'd fit best," instead. Drove home, sat in the parking lot, hands gripping the wheel. One thought wouldn't leave: I just gave away another year. Lisa said that night, "You've been talking about that promotion for a year and a half. What happened?" Connor didn't have an answer because he hadn't noticed his body answering before his mouth ever opened. He started watching himself, really watching. Monday morning meeting, topic shifted to budget proposals, his chest compressed. Tuesday, networking lunch, someone mentioned investment opportunities, his eyes scattered. Friday, client call about expanding services, his hands disappeared under the desk. Every time money showed up in the conversation, his body performed the same ritual: shrink, retreat, hide. He made a decision that felt terrifying. For 30 days, he'd manually override those 4 behaviors. Not fake confidence, just interrupt the physical pattern. Day 3, morning meeting, budget talk started, felt his chest wanting to collapse, pulled his sternum up instead. Hands stayed on the table, voice stayed level. Coworker afterward, "That was a solid point you made, hadn't thought of it that way." Day 12, client asked about expanding their contract, $4,200 monthly increase. Connor's eyes wanted to scatter, he held them steady. Explain the value. Client signed that afternoon. Day 24, boss mentioned the senior account manager position opening up. Connor's voice wanted to thin out, he kept it level, said, "I want that position, here's why I'm ready." Meeting ended. Boss said, "Let's talk specifics next week." Month 6, senior account manager. Salary, $4,850 monthly, $1,200 more than 6 months ago. Lisa said Sunday, "You walk different now, like you're not apologizing for being in the room anymore." Connor didn't become someone new, he became someone whose body stopped repelling the money he'd been chasing for years. You're going to practice interrupting these 4 behaviors, not in the mirror, in real situations where money's present. Compression override. Next financial conversation, client call, budget meeting, salary discussion. Before you speak, pull your sternum up, not your shoulders, your sternum, like there's a hook pulling the center of your chest toward the ceiling. Your lungs will open. Your nervous system will register, "I'm safe to take up space here." I look. When someone asks you a hard question about money, your eyes will want to drift. Let them want to, then hold them anyway, not staring. Steady. Your gaze doesn't flinch when opportunity's on the table because you're not looking for an escape route anymore. Hand presence. Keep your hands visible on the table, in your lap, not fidgeting, just present. Your body learns, money isn't danger. Money is just energy I'm ready to receive. Voice hold. Monitor your voice when money enters the conversation. If it wants to drop, thin out, or speed up, pause, 1 breath, then speak at the same volume and pace you use when you're talking about anything else. Your voice carries your frequency. Make it carry steady. 30 days, that's all, not 30 days of faking confidence. 30 days of interrupting the physical patterns that have been broadcasting "not ready" since before you even knew you were doing it. Right now, before you move on, I want you to do something. Think about the next financial conversation you've got coming: job interview, raise discussion, client pitch, business opportunity, whatever it is. Picture yourself in that room and answer this: which of those 4 behaviors shows up first for you? Does your chest compress, your eyes scatter, your hands retreat, your voice thin out? Just notice, don't judge it, just see it. Now picture yourself in that same conversation with the pattern interrupted. Sternum up, eyes steady, hands present, voice level. Feel the difference? That's not confidence, that's frequency alignment. And here's what happens when you flip that frequency. Money stops sliding past you to someone else, because your body's finally transmitting the same message your mind's been trying to send for years: I'm ready, I belong here, and I'm not apologizing for taking up space anymore. Tomorrow morning, before any conversation where money might show up, interrupt 1 pattern, just 1. Watch what changes. Comment frequency shifted if you caught yourself doing one of these 4 behaviors today and you're interrupting it tomorrow. The video on screen shows you how to maintain this new frequency when pressure hits, because knowing the patterns and keeping them gone when stress shows up are two different things. Like this, if you've been wondering why opportunities kept passing you by and you just figured out why. Share it with someone who deserves to stop shrinking when money shows up. Subscribe because every week I show you how to go from repelling wealth to commanding it. Become a member for the exclusive breakdown of how these frequency shifts work in high-stakes negotiations where one wrong signal costs you thousands. And drop in the comments which behavior are you interrupting first. Let's flip these frequencies together.